I'll tell you very honestly, they are getting more and more intense. Each day presents its own unique challenges, particularly here at True the Vote. Today was no different, but we are all in this together, and the sun will rise and the sun will set. And before we know it, 169 rotations from now, we will be on the day of November 5th, deciding what the future looks like for our country. And I don't think any of us have any illusions that it will be over on November the 5th, because it's almost a certainty that there will be some level of dust in the air that has to settle. We remember that all too well from November 3rd, 2020, and how that felt in the days afterwards. It was like an out-of-body experience. I mean, I still feel like I'm still in that cycle, because it's all just this continued focus and drilling down into where did the process fall apart, and what can we learn from that, and how can we try to encourage a better process this time, and what can we do to protect the integrity of that process, and how can citizens be involved? And, what we all want, getting down to those last days, and certainly is culminating on November the 5th, is for Americans to feel engaged, for Americans to feel united, for us to feel confident, for whatever the outcome is, to see a clear path towards a peaceful transition of power, and to feel optimistic about what our future holds in this country. That is going to take an effort by all of us to achieve, because over the coming days, there will be increasing attempts to divide us, increasing attempts to make this journey difficult. Don't lose hope. Don't lose heart. Don't lose faith. There are so many ways that you can serve, from personal actions to plugging in and working on behalf of your county, and all points in between. It can be overwhelming. It can feel like there's not a light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm here to tell you guys, there is. And I believe it is a bright and brilliantly bright light that will usher in a renaissance of not just election integrity, but of liberty, because so many wonderful things are happening all over the country. You may not hear about it through mainstream media, but it's happening. People are reaching out to us from all political stripes, frankly, from all over the world, and they are focused and wishing the best for this country. The dark will continue to grow darker, but the light is brilliant, and it's growing, and you're a part of it. So, in the 169 days that we have left, make every single day count. From opening up in prayer and just asking the Lord to continue to bless and keep this country, to picking up the phone and calling your county and asking how you can serve, to finding a candidate that you're supportive of and plugging in. It's just a part of getting out the vote, of engaging, of being that salt and light called now for such a time in these very difficult days that our country faces. We are all here now with endless opportunities in front of us. So just know this, friends, you matter, your service matters, it's needed. We are all on this journey, and nobody knows how it's going to end. Nobody knows what it's going to look like on November the 5th. Nobody knows what it's going to look like in the days before or after. We may have some fact patterns that suggest it's going to be pretty rough, but we are here through it all together. So choose in. Don't let this time pass you by. We are living in days of miracles.